Welcome to practice. My name is Marianne. This is for you if you have been feeling a lot of tension or stiffness in your neck and your shoulders and your lower back. So today we are gonna move through a sequence that's gonna target those three areas. This is definitely beginner friendly, but with a little creative flair to it, just to give you a kind of sneak peek on how I sequence my classes in a creative flow style. So if you have those sensations, then be sure to roll out your mat and we will get going. I'd like us to start seated today in a cross-legged position. Cross-legged with whichever leg in front you'd like. We are going to switch it in a moment. And as you come into your seat, if you already feel a lot of tension in your hips, then you can absolutely slide a blanket, a bolster, or a block underneath just to elevate your pelvis a little bit, and that will give you some relief in the hips to start. If you want a little more of depth in this opening position, then place your foot on top of your thigh. Okay, but in front of is also perfectly fine. Once you arrive, bring your hands down on your thighs or your knees and start to roll your shoulders up and back. And I don't know about you, but I definitely hear some little pops and crickles and things happening in that area. And let's just simply reverse, go the opposite direction. And as we do this, connect with your breath, right? So breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. And then let the shoulders drop heavy. And now slide those shoulders up towards the ears and let them fall. So very weighted here. Again, bring them up and down. One more time. Up and down. Now switch out the crossing of your legs, so opposite leg in front or on top. And slide your left hand next to your left hip and drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Breathe here. So already getting into the side of our neck. And as you feel this stretch, anchor into your breath and sit up really tall. So think of hugging in the lower belly a tad. Because the worst thing we want here is to slouch and then add more tension or pressure in the areas that already feel that way. Let's switch sides, bring your head back to neutral. Send your right hand out next to your hip and then drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. And breathe here. Yeah, in and out. If looking forward doesn't feel great, you can always look down. You can even close your eyes and drop into sensation. And let's bring it back to center. We're gonna do that again. Left ear to left shoulder. Keep that left hand out. Now take your right hand and bring it across your chest. Send the arm behind you now and either just reach it back or maybe you bend the elbow and slide the arm into your lower back. Let's repeat that. Straighten the arm, bring it across the body. Straighten the arm and take it behind you. Once more like that. Straighten, bring it across. Straighten, take it back. We'll keep the arm behind us and take your bottom hand, your left hand, and place it on the head. Just add a little bit of weight. If that's too intense, bring your hand back down. But if the weight feels okay, let the head drop a little further, and we'll pause here for 3 breaths. Nice, long, deep breaths in and out. Let's release the hand that's on the head and release the hand that's behind you. Bring your head back to neutral. Pause for a moment. Notice how different that right side feels now. And let's take it to our second side. So we have the right ear towards the right shoulder. The right hand will stay down. Lift your left hand up. Bring the hand across the body and straighten the arm and take the hand behind you, bending at the elbow and placing the arm in the lower back. It's called a half bind. Let's re-straighten, bring it across, re-straighten, take it back. Once more, straighten, bring it across, straighten, take it back. Now keep the arm behind you, and if you would like to add some weight, that bottom hand will come on top of the head, and we're gonna add just a bit of pressure. You'll notice how the head will go a little further down. Now what we don't want to happen is the side stretch, right? The side bend. So keep the torso upright, draw the lower belly in, And let the head drop towards that right shoulder. Breathing in and out here. Let's release both arms. Bring the head back to neutral. And now bring your feet together, knees wide for butterfly. If having the knees in this position feels uncomfortable, you can place 2 blocks under the knees. But we will bring our hands to our ankles and drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. Now let's take a full circle. Tuck your chin to your chest. Sweep your right ear over your right shoulder. Then take the chin up towards the sky. Let's repeat that. Over to the left, center, to the right, and up. One more time. And if I'm moving too fast for you, absolutely slow it down. And if I'm moving too slow for you, then maybe you speed it up. But we do want to be very mindful in our movement, right? We want to move with intention so that we don't bypass the sensation. The next time you're in center, let's just reverse it. Go to the left first. Lift the chin up through center. Over to the right. And back down. Again, to the left. Chin up. To the right. And down. One more time, just like that. Stay with the breath. And next time you are in center, pause. And take your gaze forward. Close your eyes for a moment. Just sense, what do you feel, right? Right now, I feel a lot of openness through my neck. There still is a bit of tension through the left side, but not as much as when we first started. Right? So we scan the body, we notice without judgment. You might feel some relief. Maybe it's small, maybe it's big. But it's good to check in. Let's blink the eyes open. Come onto our hands and knees for tabletop pose. So plant your palms underneath your shoulders. Bring your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers so much so that if I was next to you right now, I could slide my fingers in the spaces that you're creating. Then press down from your knee to your toes. So the whole shin is grounding down, very active through the legs. So typically for child's pose, we cue the big toes together and the knees wide. Today I actually want to keep my legs parallel. Send your pelvis down, your booty to your heels, and walk your hands forward as you lower your forehead to the mat. So this is a different variation of child's pose. It's a parallel variation. And I like this because as you breathe in, the belly expands and it presses into the thighs. And that allows for a little more relief in the lower back. And as you breathe out, we soften everything. So we're going to take a few more rounds of breath here in your child's pose before we add a few more movements and then flow. And if the forehead doesn't touch down on the ground, that's okay. You can always place a block under the forehead. But notice, the more you breathe and the deeper you breathe, the more relief, the more softness that we invite in. Let's pull ourselves forward to tabletop and right into cow pose. Cow pose, the belly hangs, the tailbone tilts up, the heart lifts up, and the gaze moves forward. We're in this very deep front body stretch. Now, as you do this, continue to press down through your shins and your palms. Now, let's counter this by taking cat. Zip your belly in, tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine, and pull your tailbone forward. So now, instead of stretching the front of the body, we're stretching the back of the body. Let's take it into tabletop and neutral. So that's just a long spine and the gaze down. And we'll see curve to the right. So we stretch the front, the back, and now the sides. So move your head and your right hip bone towards the right as if they're going to touch each other. As you contract through the right, you'll feel a stretch through your left. Now bring it back through center. And we're going to do the same thing to the left. So move your head and your hips over to the left, contracting the left as we stretch the right. Bring it back to center. Child's pose. The booty touches down first, then the hands will move forward to give yourself some room, and the forehead lowers towards the ground. We will flow this out now, my friends. And I just want to know, if you have any tension on the knees, you can also place a blanket under the knees or the shins. So that's always an option, okay? Forgot to mention that earlier, so I want to mention it now. And we'll flow. Here we go. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the tail. Exhale, cat. Round your spine, look for your belly button. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, C curve to the right. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, C curve to the left. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, child's pose. Send the booty back. Walk the arms forward. Lower the forehead to the ground. Let's repeat this. Inhale, come forward, cow pose. Head with the belly, tail up, gaze up, following the breath. Exhale, round it out for your cat. Look for your belly button. Inhale to neutral, long through the spine. Exhale, C curve to the right. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, C curve to the left. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, child's pose. We're going to go through that one more time, just like that. You got it. Come on forward. Inhale, cow. Heavy to the belly. Exhale, cat. Round it out. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, C curve to the right. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, C curve to the left. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, child's pose. Return to where we started. For this child's pose, I'd like you to bring your hands underneath your forehead and open the knees a bit wider so that the belly can rest between the thighs. We'll pause in this child's pose. If it doesn't feel very restorative, adjust it so it does. And the ways that you may have to adjust it is by adding a block under the forehead. Maybe you take a block under your booty, or you prop yourself up on a blanket. Maybe you keep your knees and thighs together rather than opening the knees wide. We'll take 3 more rounds of breath here. Slowly unwind out of your child's pose. Lift the forehead off of your hands. Straighten your arms out and shift your weight into your palms. Adjust the legs so they're neutral. That means knees pointing forward. And tuck your toes under. Straighten your legs for plank. So we're going to build some heat for just a moment. From your plank, lift the hips up, press back, down dog. Take a moment in down dog. Bend one knee and then the other. And if down dog's not for you today, you can stay in your tabletop. But we will slowly come into some stillness. So if you are moving those legs, slow them down. Spread the fingers, press the ground away. Hug the thighs to your thigh bones. Draw the belly in. Feel the energy of your full body working. Keep your left foot grounded. Extend your right leg up. 3-legged dog. We lift the leg as high as comfortable without letting the hip open. So continue to spiral the right hip bone down. Take the gaze towards your hands and step your right foot between your palms. Lower the knee down to the ground. Point your back toes and press your hands into your front thigh as you lean your chest back. A variation of low lunge. So pulling up through this left side, lifting the back of the heart. 2 blocks here is also an option. But challenging our balance as we stretch through the hips. Take 1 more in breath. On your out breath, bring your hands down to the ground. Straighten out your front leg. And you're going to walk yourself back so that you're seated on your left heel. Then round. Soften, release. If the ground feels far, it's another place that you can put your blocks. And we'll come on forward. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. This time we're coming up to crescent. So keep your legs as they are. You can bring your hands to your thighs and press yourself up, or take your arms all the way up towards the sky. Reach up, lengthen up, breath in. Pause on the breath out. Slowly bring your hands down to the ground. Step your back foot in so you can lower the whole foot to the mat. So you might have to step it halfway forward, which is okay. Straighten the front leg and let the head drop for pyramid pose. Another place where if the ground feels far, hands under blocks. Or if it's too intense in this front leg, perhaps you add a little bend into your knee. But regardless, we let the torso hang as heavy as is comfortable for you. And no, you might not look like me. You might have more depth than me, right? It's not about the look, it's about the sensation. So are you feeling it? The stretch in the back of that front leg and in the back of your body. Now we're going to take a giant step back into our lunge. Plant the hands. Step the right foot to the left so you're in plank. Then lift the hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Let's repeat on the second side. Press down through the right foot. Send the left leg high for three-legged dog. Keep that left hip bone spiraling down as you draw the belly in. Take the gaze towards your hands and step your left foot between your hands. If the foot gets stuck, you can always help it forward. Lower the back knee to the mat. Bring your hands to your front thigh for a variation of low lunge. Roll the shoulders back. Let the hips melt forward. Feel that lift up through that right hip flexor. Settle into the breath. Settle into the gaze. Finding one thing in front of you that you can keep your focus on. We will release the hands down to the ground. Straighten out the front leg as you send your booty back to your heel. Some of you might want to stop halfway, but if it feels okay, lower all the way down. And we're balancing on that heel. And then once you arrive, round your spine. Breathe here. Breathing especially into the lower back, and into the back of the neck. Slowly walk your hands forward. Rebend the front knee, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Arrive into crescent. You can use your thigh as a support or just bring those arms directly up and overhead. So it's an extension of our low lunge. We find a little more depth in this hip flexor, but it also challenges our balance. So then you're really working those core stabilizing muscles as well. We're not here for much longer. Notice if you're holding your breath or not. Then bring your hands down to the ground. As you do, giant step forward into pyramid. So the whole back foot lowers down as the front leg straightens. The torso folds over the front leg. On each exhale, allow yourself to deepen. And the beauty of our yoga practice is, although we're focusing on the neck and shoulders and lower back, we get other benefits too, right? Right now, it's this back of this front leg, the hamstring and the calf. What a delicious stretch to be able to experience as we're focusing on other areas of the body. Gently step the right foot all the way back. We'll come into our lunge. Let the left foot meet it, so you're in your plank. And downward facing dog. Take your gaze towards your hands. Walk your feet, step your feet, or hop your feet to your hands at the top of your mat. Arrive in a forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you're able to and lower your booty to your heels. The heels may pop off the ground, that's okay. This is a little yogi ball. Pause here, breathe here. Let's go back into our forward fold, straighten the legs, let the head drop. And return to your yogi ball. Bend the knees, lower the pelvis. Once more like that. Straighten the legs. And lower the booty. Bring your booty down to the ground. Straighten out your left leg. And let the right knee fall out to the side. Take your arms now out to a T. And bring your left arm under your right. Give yourself a hug. Lift the elbows up as you take the gaze high. And tap the elbows down to the mat, right in front of your right shin. Feel that across the shoulder blades. Let's do that again. Lift it up. And lower it down. One more time, up. And down. Now this time as you come back to neutral, straighten your arms out. And you'll turn to face your left leg and fold over that left leg. Again, send the breath into the back of your body. Slowly switch sides, come on up. Straighten out the right leg, bend the left knee, sole the foot to the inner thigh. Arms out to a T. Now we cross our right arm under, give ourselves a hug, rotate, lift the elbows. As you exhale, tap the elbows down right in front of that left shin as you round your spine, think cat pose. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, round it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Unwind the arms, lift the torso, rotate to face your straight leg, and fold over that right straight leg. Stay with the breath. Round yourself up. Straighten both legs in front of you now. And then bend your knees, plant your feet, and wrap your arms around your legs. And tuck your chin and round out your spine. Maybe even add some micro movements like swaying the hips or shifting the shoulders or the head. But really stretching the back line of our body. And we'll make our way onto our backs, lying down with a long body stretch. So reach your arms overhead, straighten out the legs, point the toes. Hug your right knee into your chest, give it a nice squeeze. Press the thigh to your belly. Now keep that compression, open your arms out to a T. We're gonna move into a twist, but I'm gonna add a little bit of a creative flair, if you will, to it. So as the right knee falls to the left, bring your right hand to touch your left hand, palm to palm. Now keep the lower body exactly as it is. Take your right hand, keep it on the ground, and draw a rainbow line right up and over the top of your head. Keep going until you open the torso up into a twist. Your gaze can follow. Oh, that feels so beautiful on my back right now. Let's pause here. Let's breathe here. So don't worry, if that didn't make too much sense, I'm going to give you another opportunity to try it. But let's pause for just a moment. Okay, we're going to close the book again. So right hand to left hand, bring your palms together. Now everything stays other than this right hand. The hand comes to the ground. You'll keep the hand on the ground and reach the arm away from you as you draw like an arc up and over the head and you arrive into your twist. Let's do that one more time. Bring the palms together, palm to palm. Take this right hand up and over until you're into your twist. And now bring it back to neutral. Hug the right knee into the chest, give it a squeeze. Long body stretch, reset. Arms overhead, right leg straightens. Second side, hug your left knee into your chest. Pause here. Open the arms out to a T. Guide the left knee across the body to the right as you bring your left palm to your right palm. Now keep everything as it is except for this top left arm. You're gonna keep the hand on the ground. Make a rainbow up and over your head to get you into your twists. Your gaze might follow. Pause here, breathe here. Let's flow it 2 more times. Bring your left palm to your right palm. Reach that left arm up and overhead. Open up to your twist. Then repeat. Left palm to right palm. Reach the arm up and overhead into your twist. Come back to center, give it a squeeze. Left knee a squeeze. Straighten it long. Now we're gonna flow once on each side. So inhale, long body stretch. Exhale, pull the right knee in. Inhale, open your arms to a T. Exhale, twist to the left, bring the right palm to the left palm. Inhale, sweep that arm over into your twist. Exhale, hug the right knee into the chest. Inhale, long body stretch, reach the arms and leg in opposite direction. Exhale, hug the left knee in. Inhale, open the arms to a T. Exhale, drop the knee as you bring your palms to touch. Inhale, left arm up and over into the twist. Exhale, hug it in. Once more, inhale, long body. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, knee falls, palms touch. Inhale, reach it up and over. Exhale, come back to where you started. Inhale, long body stretch. Exhale, hug the left knee in. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, bring it to the right. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, hug the knee in. Inhale, long body stretch. Now as you exhale, both knees into your chest, give them a squeeze and rock your hips from side to side. Pause and center. Round up. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Give yourself a squeeze, tight little ball. Then plant the feet on the ground. Knees stay bent. Head down. Scan the body. Check in with yourself. As you close your eyes, notice how the body feels, right? The neck, the shoulders, the lower back. You can pause here or knock the knees together as you open the feet wide. And then maybe place your hands on your belly. So this practice, we're actually gonna end here, right? In a knock-knee or neutral. But if you prefer Shavasana, a corpse pose, you're more than welcome to straighten the legs out. We'll be here for a couple of minutes. It is so important for us to give the body and the brain an opportunity to pause after movement, after focus and awareness. So if you normally tend to leave, see if maybe today's the day you stay. And if you normally stay, fabulous. Either way, I will guide us out when it's time. So simply just be and enjoy. Begin to slowly awaken the body. Return movement back into your hands and your feet. Hug the knees in. And either rock yourself forward and back or side to side. Slowly arrive into a seated position. Once you're seated, eyes closed, bring your palms together at heart center. Rub the hands to create some heat. Place the warmth of the left hand on the heart, right hand on top of the left. Bow your chin towards your heart space. Breathe in love and gratitude for your body, for your breath, for your practice, for this time on our mats together, no matter where you are in the world. I want to thank you, and until next time. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. If you have any questions, comments, or requests, be sure to put them below. I appreciate your time and your energy and your trust in my guidance. I'll see you all next time.